I mean, there's nothing left from the knee down, dude. He had nothing but a bag of his skin. Oh, here we go.
Chumly will join us here shortly, and Mike will be joining us here shortly. But we want to get the show started. Tony, your voiceover, please.
This is BettorCenter.com. Join us for today's sports action from America's leading handicapper. Get winners. Fire off today. Thank you for joining us. You are watching BettorCenter.com.
All right, here we are. I did it right today, except I'm not in the screen. All right.
I got it here. Okay.
Turn me off. There we go.
All right. I'm squared up now. I'm trying to get squared up. Okay.
There I am. All right, guys. I'll take control here. All right. We are live. Chumly just joined us.
Hey,
Chumly.
Hi, guys.
There we go. Chumly has joined us. There's me. Mike Lowry, new guest, will be joining us today. If you can figure I just sent him a bad link, but hopefully he'll join us here. We got Pistol Pete Hesse delivering that big home underdog cashing yesterday in our right corner over there. Way to go, Pete. And he's back. He's back. He will not take a That's it. The Red Rocket coming in at 175 pounds. What a lot of damn.
Hey, man. I'm $160, dude.
Wow, $160, huh?
All muscle, though, huh?
That's it. Yeah, all muscle. I can tell. All right. And there we go. And there's Chumly, the Chumster. How do you do so far today, Chumly? You had some early action. Talk to us.
Yeah, well, let's go over yesterday. We swept the board at the BettorCenter plays, 5-0. We hit the best bet, 76ers. And today I got 5 plays up. The first one was my best bet at Ball State, plus 6.5, won by 20 points outright. So we're on a 24-12 run with the BettorCenter plays, guys. You might want to go over and grab some.
Absolutely. BettorCenter is on fire. We got the Red Rockets on fire. Even though he lost that Texas Tech, Reggie was there to give us his he was there to bust your balls yesterday. He shows up here today.
Yeah, he might not show up.
Yeah, I mean, Texas Tech. Hey, look, guys. I mean, I don't proclaim to be a Jesus, you know, when it comes to gambling. I take my lumps. I won with the Mavericks. I lost with Texas Tech. I split. I move on to the next day, which was yesterday, and I cash out both best bets. I was just looking at in the last 16 days, my best bet plays are 19 and 13, which is 59.3%, and I haven't even been that hot. So I'm actually holding it together pretty well, not on total fire. So we'll roll with that. And what was the play last? Oh, yeah, the Michigan State. Is that the one he was busting my balls about?
Oh,
yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but I just wanted Reggie to. I just wanted Reggie to bust your balls. It really had nothing to do with anything other than that.
Man, I enjoy it. I can hang with a little bit of banter, man. I'm not scared.
All right.
We got a 5-pack. Our screen is full today, isn't it?
We got a 5-pack. We got a King Cap has joined us, and let's introduce Mike Lowry, King Cap. Welcome to our show, Mike. We're doing great.
Not bad, Bob. How's it going? I've seen you around on the screen. I've never talked to you before, though. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, it's always good to bounce your insight and your leans on other people who do the same thing that you do. So, I mean, I can't say I've watched you guys, but I'm willing to see what you can bring to the table.
All right.
All right.
Good.
We gotta work on your microphone a little bit, Mike, because hard to hear.
Your volume, you got low volume.
All right, let me see if I can fix it. 1 second.
But that's all right. You'll get it figured out. And meanwhile, let's welcome to the show. And I watched one of Mike's videos out on Facebook, and he was just double sharp on his video, so I really liked the stuff. So I kind of reached out to Mike because I thought he could be bringing some good stuff to the table. So put a little
is it me?
pressure on
Hey,
him.
is it
Nothing's
just
ready
me,
for it.
or does Mr. Pete here look like he's about to jump around the corner and mug us? That look, he looks mad. Are you mad? There you go. Smile a little bit. Dude.
My daughter's been been giving me hell all day, so it's been a rough day over here.
Oh, okay. I apologize there, man. I don't need to bust your balls too hard.
No, you're good.
You look mean, like you're mad, dude. You look all pissed
He's
off.
mad because you don't have Eddie J to bust his chops today for busting his chops yesterday. Right? Eddie J laughing at him on the Cleveland Cavs outright winner. Pete cashed it, baby. He who laughs last laughs first.
I always get the last laugh, guys. Usually.
You know what I say about stuff like that? Silence and enjoying the light of the win. I don't have to get fancy and talk shit to people. I just embrace knowing I'm right.
I'll let it
For
go.
me, that's enough. Just being right's enough. I don't have to rub it in anybody's face.
I guarantee you was thinking about it, though.
Oh yeah, we can think about it.
Hey, you guys able to hear me now or what?
Yeah, that's much better.
That's
much
way
better,
better.
Mike.
All right, cool. So I know you guys paid attention to those college basketball games yesterday, and I've always had a trend that I followed for a long time. Anytime you see a better team on the road facing a team and the spread is 1, 2 to 3, you typically want to take the worst team at home in that situation. Look how it played out yesterday in various games, including that Illinois game. So that's a trend that I've always followed in college basketball. I mean, it doesn't even matter who's playing. Typically, 9 out of 10 times when you have a ranked team or a better team on the road and the spread is 1, 2, the worst home team will typically win that game. So is that something that you guys look at it as well, or not?
That's
Yeah,
almost lines up with a trend I've been following for 30 years, Mike. After January 1st in college basketball, anytime you have a matchup of two ranked teams, take the lower ranked team against the spread.
Yeah,
You
You
just keep winning, dude. I mean, it's been doing it. I've been doing this 30 years. I think an old guy told me that around 1992 or 1993. And it's like 60, 61% the last 28 years, man. It's just an easy way to gather in some wins as you go along. You know, just when I see it, I try to,
like
top them off.
LSU was one of those games yesterday. I know they were -4.5, but they lose outright. Illinois is also heavy favorite, a consensus bet, public bet. Everyone's hammering Illinois.
I love Michigan State yesterday. That was a good play. Michigan State was a good play yesterday.
Yeah, the only play I really liked in college basketball was Texas money line yesterday, which really came down to being a coin flip.
That was a good game, man. I watched that game.
I had Kansas and lost by half a point on that shit.
I never take credit for those type of games. I'm all about giving blowout winners. I don't want to sit here and wait till the last play of the game to win a game. I don't feel like it's handicapping. But I do have a 3-team parlay for you guys today. If you're interested, it's a max play that I gave to my clients as well. It's not a traditional bet for me, but it's just something that I like today. I'm struggling with the board. But I went ahead and gave North Carolina on the money line, parlayed with the Jazz money line and the Suns money line, which came out to a -110 3-team parlay. And that's what we're going with tonight. I think Phoenix is hitting their stride right now. They have a lot more depth than Charlotte. I think the Lakers are in big trouble right now. I think the Jazz have been waiting to beat their ass. And I think that North Carolina is red hot. And I've been watching Marquette all season. I'm not impressed with them at all. So that's what I'm going with tonight for my clients and for myself personally.
I like that parlay. You know me.
The only one that's scary is my Tar Heels, man. I'm a Tar Heel. I graduated from there.
So why
these are all these tricky games for us? He's not out in the middle of nowhere, non-conference games. It makes me always nervous as a Tar Heel fan.
I mean, I think that game against Louisville is an indication of, what direction that the Tar Heels.
Man, hopefully they keep it going. I just know my team as a Tar Heel backer for years. They struggle making shots, outside shooting. They'll crush you on offensive rebounds. Hey, there he is. Red man shows his face. Bang. The Tar Heels are perennially bad outside shooting team. Bulk on the inside, and most of their points come from offensive rebounds they put right back in the basket.
No, I totally agree. I've been following them all season long, and they definitely dominate the glass. But like you said, they definitely struggle with perimeter shots. But Marquette is not a very good team at all.
No, I think they should win. I mean, I'm not saying they won't win. That's of the three you gave out, that's the one that makes me like little fidgety. I'm like,
Well, I was thinking about giving the Pelicans, but I looked at that game and I don't know. Pistons are just there. I don't know about that team, honestly.
Man, Zion might have ate an extra cheeseburger tonight. Any of y'all ever watch the Greyhounds, watch the dogs run?
Yeah.
you know, bullshit betting. I know, but I had another old guy was telling me when they knew that everybody was going to bet on a certain dog, they'd feed the fucking dog buttermilk, and the fucker wouldn't be able to run.
That's funny.
I was like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But you think about it, it's like he's probably that dude's probably right. So you just hope Zion didn't drink some buttermilk.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is in that last game against Boston, I actually put $5,500 on the prop bet for Zion. And going into like 6 minutes left in the third quarter, he had like 8 points, 3 rebounds, and I needed 34.5 combined points and rebounds. So I turned the game off. I was mad. I was like, fuck, I lost. I didn't think he played the 4 quarters there, getting blown out. Next thing you know, I turned the game on. He's 2 points away from reaching my prop bet, and he got that. they inbounded the ball to him, and he made this shot and put it into overtime. So, you know, Zion, he that man gets the ball. I mean, they give him his touches. He definitely gets his looks.
All right, guys. Rich is not happy with your stories, Tony. He's going to bust your balls any way he can, huh? Holy smokes.
Hey, Michigan State was good last night. I know we probably didn't like that one. And that was
all right.
That's what we call back home. That's a dog walker, dude. You can go take your dog for a walk. That shit's in the bank.
So I can see Mike and Tony, these guys can just do their own show and just roll.
I'm sorry. I can't help myself.
That happening.
I apologize.
I'm good with that.
I apologize.
So, but let's get Chumly and Pete in here for a quick second. And let's start with our NBA because that's usually where we'll start. But unless college basketball is going now, but you got something early there. You got something early that we need to talk about, Chum? Well, and hold on a second, Chumly, before you start yapping. Let's anybody that's new to the show, give them an idea. Ronnie Cino just gave you some nice props here, and I wanted to make sure that he wanted to watch the show today. You guys read that. He has to work, but he wanted to give you a shout out, Chum. You're making him some money. He's happy, and you're doing a great job. So. And I don't mean to throw the water on any fire right now. Let's just keep that fire rolling. What you got?
You know what?
Throw another log on that fire, man.
No, you know what though? The guys in my group and Louie can tell he's known me for a few months now, and I've known him. But I do my homework. I don't take this shit lightly. People that are paying me for my picks, I'm gonna give them my best. I've come out firing. I'm sorry if that's on my end there, the feedback, but yeah. Probably. Anyway, I appreciate it, Ron, and we're gonna keep rolling. Yeah, we went 7-1 in chat yesterday. We went 5-0 on BettorCenter. I went like 5-2 on the show yesterday, so I can't do much better than that. So
you're crushing it. So hopefully we continue with the roll here. So what do you got in the NBA, Chum?
Well, you know what? Last night I loved the
here right now. Go ahead.
No, last night I really loved the NBA card. I loved the Bucks that we hit. I loved the Nets like Louie and Pete had, and I love that Clippers over tonight. I'm underwhelmed with the card. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta play up for sale at BettorCenter if you want, but I gotta lean on the Pelicans minus 9.5. I just Detroit back to back. They won last night. I think New Orleans gets it done by 10 or more tonight, and then I just got a leaner on the Toronto and the Heat under 214. But I really don't have anything real strong for you guys.
Hey, they just declared that Grant is out tonight for the Pistons too, and that's their best player for rest.
Jay Grant?
Yeah,
he's been balling this year, man.
So
he's a good player.
It went to 11.5.
He's a really good player.
Is that the Notre Dame kid?
Yeah, Grant. He played with the Nuggets last season, did very well in the playoffs. Big reason why they got to the Western Conference Finals. But he's out tonight. If I would have known that, I would have probably took Pelicans instead of North Carolina.
Yeah, that's a good play. I like that.
Yeah, I like the Pelicans.
The Jazz tonight? I mean, come on.
Just a lot of points, but
the Jazz are going to blow the Lakers out. I hate to say it. I'm a diehard Laker fan, but the team really is struggling right now to put the ball in the basket. And I think go ahead.
No, I agree with you, Mike.
No matter what, I like them tonight.
Yeah, this is probably the most points you'll ever see on a Lakers game.
Yeah,
good reason for good.
Last year, this year, and next probably.
What is it? 9?
8.5, 9. Yeah, you probably won't see this again.
They're begging you to take the Lakers in that game. I agree. The Jazz are going to shit kick them by 15 plus. You look at that line and you're like, I'm the Doc Holliday being the Huckleberry because I did get a little taste on the Lakers, man. I'm always the guy that'll say fuck it.
and do
No,
the
I mean,
weird.
I'm not saying
Not
we're
a big
gonna win
bet,
or lose.
but
That's
my
just-
action just like I say, just probably won't see it. But I wouldn't be shocked. I'm probably expecting to lose that, but if I win, it's just like, yeah.
I mean,
We'll
I think the
see.
Jazz are looking forward to this game. They didn't even play for 3 quarters.
That's what
against
it's
the
all
Hornets.
about. How
Yeah.
much do they really want to
Motivation,
go
yeah.
after it? Yeah, they didn't play at all till the last 10, 12 minutes last night, and then they went off.
When they had to. And now, because they were looking ahead.
Wasn't
So-
Charlotte short-handed, like didn't have many players or
No,
something
Hayward got hurt in the third quarter and went out of the game, but they were also missing Devontae Graham from Kansas. He's been dealing with an injury. What about
They're
OKC
saying it like there was only
guys?
6 players available toward the end of the game, or in the fourth quarter they only had 6 people that could play or whatever. So like, damn, you don't want that in an NBA game. Nobody.
What about OKC tonight, you guys? I mean, the Spurs are really banged up. They're missing Rudy Gay, DeMar DeRozan, Derek White. Those are 3 starters pretty much.
That line's really crappy, though.
Line was weird.
It's only -1. I don't understand the line.
The Thunder
Crappy.
suck. The Thunder. I mean, can you name 5 players for the Thunder? They got Gilchrist Alexander, Al Horford. I mean, who else they got over there?
Yeah, it's all about every night. I mean, hey, even the Washington Generals kept it close a few times, all right? I mean, and they lost like 7,500 straight games. But every now and then, one of those dudes would get hot from the corner and keep popping them in, and Curly Neal would look over at him pissed off. Like, dude, what are you doing? But, we're talking about covers. I hate trying to – here, NBA is so tricky, dude, because you just got to find when the teams are actually going to put the effort on the court. And you're betting on that first, then you're lining up the spread. Because what you'll see a lot is the good teams won't cover the double digits against the shitty teams because they just don't care, dude. They just show up. Red Man, who cares? Red Man, I don't know about Red Man. How about Method Man, though? I mean, I could maybe roll. Should I pop off a little Red Man?
Let's move on to
what about St. Joe's right now? They're killing Dayton. They scored 24 points in the first 6 minutes of the game. Jesus, they're on fire.
Yeah, that one I wouldn't have guessed. I didn't have it in my card, but I'm glad I don't.
What's going on? At least it's the first half and not the second half. Yeah, I got Dayton.
But
down 14.
What about Alabama, Arkansas? That's the marquee matchup of today. I mean, everyone. What are you guys looking at on Alabama, Arkansas? I know Alabama's been really screwing me over the last couple of weeks.
That's my. That happens to be my bookie buster for college basketball today. The Arkansas-Alabama matchup. Unfortunately.
So long, Reggie.
Bye, Reggie. I'm done with you fools. I pity the fool. What, you Clubber Lang, man? What the hell? I wonder if he's got a mohawk. I'm done with you fools. I pity you fool.
All right. This is Reggie's
what
show.
we were talking about. If you want that play, man, just hit
the
the site. Yeah.
All right. So I think the over with I like the over tonight with the Suns again, and the Suns and the Hornets. I think that's going to be a high scoring game. So,
well, the Suns really don't. I mean, the Hornets really don't have anybody in the paint who can protect the rim, and they got Cody Zeller as their only big man. So you would think that Phoenix should have success in the paint, and Hornets are going to push the ball with those guards, especially LaMelo Ball. So I could see where that would happen. The Suns play a lot of half-court offense, so sometimes those games can really slow down. They're 29th in the NBA in pace, so you have to be very.
Wow, Reggie.
Hey man, we used to call it the leather bean bag, not the tea bag. But best thing is, just don't.
Let's not worry about Reggie.
Yeah, come on. I'll rat on some stuff that to help. Come on, Reggie. Let's try to make some money. All right. So
here's my NBA real quick, guys. Best bets 35-25 on the season. That's 58.33%. Get that at the site. The action play I'm going to give you guys is going to be Miami. I got it at -3 earlier. Haven't looked at it lately to see what it is, but that's going to be my play on the show tonight. I'm giving you Miami Heat -3.
Yeah, it's a 2-point spread now. It's in the opposite direction. So
there we go. So you can get it a little cheap. You can get a better price. They took
maybe
33%
money moving the line.
They took 33% off the Nike Air Jordans. It's only -2 now.
Have a good day, Reggie.
That's it. You said it, and Reggie went the other way. See?
Yeah, I mean,
You
hell,
said
just
it,
fade
Reggie
me,
hammered
dude.
the other
I'm sure you can
side.
handle
Look
that.
what happened.
Yeah. Boom.
All right.
Take
What do
it.
you got in the NBA tonight? Reggie, you don't need to tell her out. It's okay. We're okay. You're okay. You're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. If you want to have fun with us, peace
How do you
out.
share? How do you
Go
share
ahead,
this
Pete.
video? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Best bet yesterday,
Pete?
Nets winner. I'm on a 6-0 best bet run. I normally don't give out my best bets every day, but I will. I am picking on the Timberwolves again tonight. Give me the Bulls. Best
The
bet.
Bulls?
What is the line? 4.5?
I got -2. It's a little juicy, but I'm laying it. It's 150.
Oh, okay.
Wow, laying it
Oh,
down
you,
at
you, bought,
50, huh?
you bought it down to 2? You bought it down?
Yeah, I bet on Bovada, so you can
Okay.
buy points.
We'll have this sermon another day. I won't give you the sermon today, Pete. I think me and you have had the talk before.
Plenty of times.
Okay.
Tony,
Hey, Lou's laughing, but he knows
me out
what
now.
he knows the talk.
I like to play it safe because when you got 100 people putting their money down with you, I mean, I just try to protect people's money, man. So
Yeah,
It's always
that's
that
what
way.
that's
You always
about.
money line small favorites, and you always take the points on small dogs. My dad taught me that when I was 13 years old. I mean, it's smart.
So, you know what I mean, Tony? I don't do it all the time, but when I can play it safe, I will.
I mean, I can play it safe by no, I'm not even going to go there, but yeah,
Wow.
I would just say
Tony, check this out. You know, I bet
there's ways to use the chalk. There's ways to eat chalk.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it plays out for
one
you.
game a day. That's
Hey,
all.
let's just say that if the Bulls win by 3 today, you look like a damn genius. That's all I'll say, and we'll see what happens.
Yep, I just do
All
one
right.
best bet a day. I only do one wager a day.
Me and you are like that. We
That's
agree
how
on
I
that.
make
The
money in this
one pick.
business is one
And
game.
you're on the
day.
Bulls.
I'm
He's
on the
on the
Bulls.
Bulls.
All right, the Bulls
right.
are Pete's play. Chumly,
And then
what
I
do you
have a
got in the
lean.
NBA?
Got a lean too. I like
Got a
the
lean,
over
go
in the
ahead.
Bucks. I like the over in the Bucks and the Pels. We're going to see lots of points.
Bucks. You mean Pistons?
Bucks, Pistons.
Pistons
What's that?
Pels?
Hold
Bucks
on.
don't play today.
Did I write that down wrong?
The
Pelicans,
Pistons play the Pelicans.
Pistons, Pelicans.
I
wrote the wrong game.
love the
I wrote
Pelicans
the wrong
over
game
almost
down.
any
Yeah.
time.
Never
They're
mind.
playing the
Scratch
Pistons.
that. I wrote the wrong game down. So just fade that. I
I
wrote
mean,
the wrong
Pelicans-
game down.
This is
It's
the
over.
best bet in the
It's not a
NBA,
matter
man.
of time.
What you like, Mike? Who you got?
The best bet in the NBA is the Utah Jazz first half. They're going to come out and they're going to put their
Set.
foot on the Lakers'
He likes
throat.
to go.
That's the way I look at it. I think
Utah
that-
first half.
I think Rudy
What
Gobert
what
is
what,
a
what
bad
line
bet.
did you get, Mike?
I mean, I don't know. It's 9.5, so it's 5.5. I mean, just guessing. I mean, I'm
5.5, something like that.
I personally think
sounds
they
about
cover
right,
first half and
5.5.
the game. I really do. I think that they got one of the best benches in the NBA, and I think that Rudy Gobert is going to be a matchup nightmare for Marc Gasol. I think that's why Lakers are really struggling. They should have never picked up Marc Gasol. Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee were good defensive players who could catch the ball and lobs and do pick and roll. Marc Gasol just is a bad player. He can't score. He can't move. He can't shoot. All he can do is pass. He was bad for Toronto.
So he's a
last
good
season.
passer. So, but
That's
yeah,
it.
they got enough passers probably. I mean, I kind of agree. He might not be a good fit for the Lakers. He
You
doesn't
need to
want.
put
He's not a
shooters
ball
around
hog,
LeBron.
though.
You need to put shooters around LeBron if you want to win. That's the only way.
Yeah, that would definitely.
That's it. You know, there's no shooters right now. Kyle Kuzma is their number 2 best player. They're missing Dennis Schroeder. They have no shooting. I mean,
Where's my boys at? Kyle Korver, Danny Green. Where are all these guys
Delonte
at?
West, Mo Williams, Chris
Just
Bosh,
get the gunner, the Duke kid, Reddick, Korver. I'm just trying to think of all the money. You got a few guys out there. That's how they've stayed in the NBA 10 years. They can actually hit shots. Literally, the only thing they can do is make. They can't guard anybody. They're not very fast, but spot up shooting, bingo.
Because if LeBron James, you give him the ball on the top of the key and you let him drive, you're going to have to double team him. And if you double team him and he pitches it out to a shooter and they can knock down shots, it's impossible to stop LeBron. And that's how that's what he's done his whole career.
He's a great passer. A bull rush to the rim and a great passer. You definitely point forward. He's like the prototypical point. I've said since he's been in the league, LeBron's been the best player. I know people hate him, but he basically, in my eyes, the NBA was going into the toilet after Jordan left. There was a few-year period there where it looked like dog shit, and then LeBron came up and saved it.
Wait, what? Are you forgetting about the greatest player of all time, Kobe Bean Bryant? What are you do? Come on, my guy.
Now, there was a period where it was ugly to watch those games, that finals with Detroit, where their best players like Hamilton. That shit was hard to watch, dude. It was bad basketball.
What about
It was
the matchups against the Sacramento Kings and the San Antonio Spurs? All those Western Conference games were amazing.
Well, that was the late 90s. I mean, what year was that? That's like during a period. There was a stretch there, until you got Jordan retired after the late 90s. I mean, that was like before then. That was a great series when the Scottie Pippen played for Portland, and they had the Lakers on the ropes, and the Lakers came back in Game 7. I mean, what year? The year's slipping my mind on that shit.
Yeah, you're in a different generation than me. You old man. I'm more than you.
I'm 51, not 81, but 51 is kind of old.
All right, let's get on to college hoops.
Who do we like? Somebody spilled.
Uh-oh, there goes Red Rocket. There he is.
He booted him. He said, I need some FaceTime to get him out of here.
All right,
Some FaceTime.
guys, we got to talk about today's games and not the 90s. We'll do a 90s show.
Your mic's cutting in and out, boss.
Tony, we're going to have the 90s. We're going to have That's 90s show. Tony, we're going to have a That's 90s show next week. I'll put you on schedule.
You're breaking
Oh,
up.
you're not going to give up.
Yeah,
are
you're
you?
breaking up.
You're not going to give up,
bad.
are you? Tony.
Give you college.
Guys.
He's breaking up big time.
No
Yeah,
shit.
Hit the reset button.
Okay. So there we go. All right. Tony's got a 5-minute timeout. All right. So here we go. All right. So now let's talk about, something that's not the 90s, something that's happening today. All right. NBA. What's that? Is he back? I don't know what happened. All right. So NBA today. Celtics. I'm breaking up. Is that what it is?
Kemba Walker.
All right.
Has
So
just been declared out of the
Celtics
game.
first
Just about 15 minutes.
quarter betting against them, right? Who gave us that today, Chumly?
You're supposed to bet against the Hawks first quarter. That was
All right. You guys can't hear me, so go ahead. Chumly, go ahead.
All right, we'll go to college. I got one little leaner.
Take over. Go ahead and take over. Chumly, college.
This is frozen.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I think that was a little rewind there, but anyway,
Go.
I'm backing a trend
Can
here.
you hear me now?
Indiana Rutgers under 133 tonight. These teams play to the under about 5 of the last 6 times in Rutgers, and I'm just going to back a trend there. And I also like Sam Houston State plus 8.5 against Abilene Christian. Also going to play a money line small plus 320. Not a real big college card for me tonight either, but 2 leaners, Indiana under and Sam Houston State plus 8.5. Go ahead, one of you other guys.
I mean, the marquee matchups, obviously, Alabama versus Arkansas, and you almost have to just close your eyes and take the home team here. But Alabama really has been struggling the last couple of weeks, in my opinion. They barely beat Vanderbilt by 4 points. I mean, they smacked Georgia, but then they lost to Missouri. And the game that really cost me was with Oklahoma. That was a Saturday morning, and Oklahoma was missing their best player, and they still only scored 61 points in that game. So Alabama is either hit or miss. They're going to be 100% locked in, or they're going to really struggle. So those type of games I like to bet live action, see the way the pace of play is going, and then go from there. I personally think Creighton is going to blow DePaul out the water today. I think Creighton moves the ball very well. They play well together. They pass. They have continuity. I think that they'll probably be up by double digits at halftime. So if you can get that first half spread, anything under 10, probably be around 7.5, 8. I think that would be an interesting game to play right there.
I like that. I had that written down too.
I mean, Creighton just blew Villanova out the water. I mean, their confidence is sky high right now.
Yeah, DePaul's horrible too. That's a horrible matchup for DePaul. But like you said, I love Creighton in that situation. They'll win by 25.
I just tend to like taking those type of games first half a little bit more because they come out and they play really well, and then you're sitting back at the end of the game and they're like getting right close to the spread, and when they got their backups in, you're like, oh shit, and then he hits a buzzer beater and they lose by 14 and you were winning by 22 at half. But
all right.
That's why I'm an over better personally. All I do is bet overs. There's never juice on it, but I like doing system plays in college. So if I like the over in this game first half and it goes under, 9 out of 10 times I'll slam the second half over. And because if you know a game's going to be a lot of points, typically one half will go over. Like that's just how it works in college.
Yes, sir.
And my number one over team is St. John's. St. John's, besides yesterday against Villanova, that was a payback game. St. John's is the best over-under team in college basketball, in my opinion. I mean, I just make so much money on those guys. They push the pace. They play no defense at all. And they're a very, very, very good over team. I have all the stats here. Let me see. Let me look at this. But I like that Indiana under, though. That team plays very slow plays, half-court style offense, good defensive team. That's an intriguing spot there.
Yeah, I deleted it, but when I was going over everything, there was a whole on top of the little information I gave you. There's a lot of stats backing this. It probably won't get much above 120, actually, Mike.
I mean, what about Alabama, Arkansas over though? I mean, Arkansas scoring 87.7 points per game at home, but they're allowing 82. Both of these teams average over 80 points a game, allowing 70 points per game. I mean, I don't see how this game doesn't have a lot of points, honestly.
No, that's a great overplay.
Yeah. So, I mean, like you guys said, it's a tough card in college basketball today. Like, I'm the type of person that picks 10 teams and follows them all year, and then I don't go outside of my box. And as far as my box goes today, I mean, like you said, I'm probably not even smart for me to take North Carolina because I haven't bet them all year, and if I lose, I'm going to be fucking pissed at myself. Seriously.
Yeah.
Pete, why don't you get to yours quick? We're getting.
I just I bet one game a day, but I got a little small lean on the Xavier Providence over. I think we're going to see some points in this game. They just played not too long ago, and it went well over the total. 8-12 when playing each other on the over.
Xavier can shoot, man. That team can shoot.
So it's just a lean on the over. Xavier Providence.
All right, you guys, let's do hockey. It's just us three.
Hockey's my biggest specialty. I just want to say that before we start.
All right, go ahead. Why don't you two start? I only got one play.
You can go ahead.
I'm just going to get mine.
Yeah, now we can.
Pete, go ahead.
I don't know what they got going on over there, man.
Yeah, why don't you guys give your hockey? I'll give mine last.
All right, I'll rock and roll. I'm gonna pick on the Dallas Stars tonight.
The game's already started.
What?
The game's already started.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Really? That was gonna be the lean. Panthers on the money line.
I don't know. Can nobody hear me?
It's 1-0 right
Nobody
now.
can hear me.
You're breaking in and out.
And your camera's not even like live.
Yeah, that's
Wow, hockey's starting early today, man. Wow.
Is that all you have?
I just had the Panthers. You know
You
me.
guys got to go with Toronto today, man.
One bet a day, man.
Toronto is the play today in the NHL. They got shut out by Calgary in their last game at home. Top 5 scoring team, top 5 defensive team. Just got beat 3-0 by the Flames. I think that they get back on the win column tonight and win convincingly.
Some revenge.
Yep. I'd even consider the puck line in that game because they'll be up late and then pull the goalie. And then anytime you're up late, you pull that goalie, you have a good chance.
Okay, I got one underdog. I kind of like the Kings. They've been playing real well. I know they're going into St. Louis and they're a big dog for a reason. But we usually give out a dog or two on the show, and I just think they're the best chance to hit in the NHL. Obviously, it's not really an official play. Just my thoughts.
5-game winning streak, man. They've only been allowing 1.2 goals per game on that winning streak. So they're not just winning; they're winning convincingly.
Yeah. But all right. Why don't we, since everyone's out on the show, why don't we give out our best plays for each sport? I'm gonna give out the Pelicans for the NBA -12. Mike said they're up to 11.5 now. I still like them. I like Indiana Rutgers under 133 for my NCAA best bet, and my NHL underdog. I like Kings. So I'm
gonna put 5,500 on that right now. On that under in that Indiana game, I'm gonna throw 5,500 on it right now and give you a shot. I don't ever follow anybody else's bets, but it just makes sense.
Well, good luck. I mean, obviously, I hope it really hits.
You're laying 5,500 on the under.
I bet 10K per play.
Damn, brother.
Yeah,
Get it.
I mean, follow my page. I'm not trying to like use you guys to market my shit, but I mean, I bet pretty good.
No, I followed you. You're solid as they get. You're a good capper.
Thank you. I appreciate that. One thing about me is I'm transparent. When I lose, I post my shit. Not very many people do.
Yeah, I'll do that daily, man.
Every day.
I keep a calendar, bro. So all my clients can see it. Nothing to hide over here.
I always tell people, if you're not on pickmonitor.com and it's free to track your plays and you're doing these finger painting illustrations with your documentation, you're full of shit. So
that's Dave. That's Dave's group. Pick Monitor. That's Dave.
Well, there's people out there too, like Troy West, that go around and they have people they'll give plays to for free if they'll go on there and lie and brag and hype. I'm no bullshit either. You can see every play in my group with an updated record after each game. Everything on BettorCenter, everything's posted. Win, lose, or draw. I'm an honest person, and I'm not going to bullshit people, and I'm playing with other people's money. Either like me or you don't. Just like Pete will tell you the same thing. There's no bullshit with his groups. Mike's.
Oh yeah, we show real tickets daily too. The problem is when you lie to someone, and someone catches you, they'll never do business with you again. That's why it's very important to be transparent. Right. Once you lie, people are done with you. There's hundreds of us.
Give us your best play there tonight, Pete, please. We're gonna
best bet Bulls, Chicago Bulls, NBA.
All right.
I'm on a 6-0 best bet run.
We'll wrap this up. If you want, I got 3 plays available at BettorCenter.com yet. I'm on 8-1 run the last 2 days, 24-12 streak. Mike, thanks again for joining us. Hopefully you come back real soon. And Pete, good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Good luck to all
guys.
you.
All right, good luck. Thanks for joining, guys. See you tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Good luck.
Have a good night.
Good night. Thanks.